from the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum. Welcome to our video series, Tempest in a Teapot. We are only 43 days away from the 245th anniversary and annual reenactment of the Boston Tea Party on December 16th, 2018. We'll be discussing what led up to this iconic event in American history and hope that you'll join us throughout the next 6 weeks as the drama unfolds. But first, let me give you a quick crash course into the tea crisis. Early in 1773, shares of the East India Company plunged on the London Stock Exchange. Tea duties and boycotts had nearly bankrupted the company, leaving nearly 17 million pounds of tea spilling out of London warehouses. The East India Company asked Lord North to repeal the tea duty, and he refuses, saying that it would be a sign of weakness. May 10th, the Tea Act of 1773 is passed. Under the Tea Act, the East India Company could ship tea directly to the American colonies to be sold by a select group of merchants called consignees. These hand-picked American merchants function as agents of the company in North America. There, they would be given the right to wholesale the tea, either within their own shops or to other merchants. The Tea Act also removed any duties or import taxes placed upon the shipping of tea to North America. Any duties paid would be refunded to the company. By late 1773, the Boston consignees are secured and the 7 initial shipments of teas are mobilized. 4 ships to Boston and 3 more headed to New York, Philadelphia, and Charleston. Let's begin. 1 a.m. Boston merchant Richard Clark is awoken by the violent pounding on the door of his home on School Street. He has delivered a letter summoning him to appear at the Liberty Tree at noon on Wednesday, November 3rd, to make a public resignation of his commission. The note is signed O.C., which many scholars believe stood for Oliver Cromwell, the 17th century British Puritan and military leader who had become an inspirational figure to oppression. The other Boston tea consignees also received copies of the message that same night. By morning, handbills are found posted all over town, urging Bostonians to witness the consignees give up their offices and agree to ship the tea back to England. At the bottom of the handbill reads the challenge, "Show me the man that dare take this down." That same day, the North End Caucus meets at the Green Dragon Tavern and invites town selectman John Hancock Esquire and the Boston Committee of Correspondence to meet with them to discuss the growing tea crisis. They vote that they are determined that any tea shipped by the East India Company shall not be landed. Doctors Benjamin Church, Joseph Warren, and Thomas Young draw up a resolution to be read to the consignees, naming them enemies to their country. Thank you for joining us for our first installment of Tempest in a Teapot. Be sure to stay tuned. If you're interested in learning more about the Boston Tea Party, please visit bostonteapartyship.com or follow us on our various social media channels. Also, join us on December 16th next month to commemorate the 245th anniversary and annual reenactment of the Boston Tea Party, co-produced with Old South Meeting House in Boston, Massachusetts. And finally, if Boston is too far away yet you're still interested in participating, send us your loose leaf tea to be thrown into Boston Harbor during our event. Thanks for watching!